Hello everyone and welcome to Daria Draws. I have new hair, which I did for my birthday, which was on the 22nd, so 2 days ago. And I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm a year better at painting, a year more experienced, possibly. But anyways, the video is not about that. Even though the World Art Dubai video is already out and you guys have commented, thank you so much for the support and all the kind words that you said. I was really relieved and it felt really good to know I'm not alone in this. And yeah, anyways, I wanted to release the other last 2 videos that are related to the exhibition because these are the paintings that I have prepared for it. And this is one of them. So you might remember this painting from a year ago or so, and for the exhibition I felt like it wasn't done enough. Even though it has been in my studio for quite a while, I decided to freshen it up a little bit, and I guess this video is a great guide on how to just boost your painting in one session. I'm not going to change any mistakes or do anything drastic, but at the end you will be able to see a visible difference, how much more alive and sharp the details look, how much more vibrant, and yeah, I'll walk you through the details during the process. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I will try to post as much as I can, and definitely your comments and your subscriptions will motivate me to do that. So enjoy the video! So here's a brief recap of the previous episode of Painting with Cockatoos. I decided to include this just so you understand like where the painting is coming from and where it is going to finish. Also, in the old version of the video there is no voiceover, so there's that little bonus for you. I'm starting off by sketching with oils directly onto the canvas and a small brush just to kind of find the shapes and find the right composition. So after I've done the background and marked some of the shading, I went on to doing these leaves around the birds. I feel like they add a little bit of that natural element, so it kind of gives a little background without me having to do too much to the background, so it kind of just adds a little bit of a setting. And of course I needed to add some texture because the feathers must be a little bit ruffled. If you know anything about cockatoos, they're absolutely chaotic, and I wanted to translate that onto the painting. And so the remake begins. This is what we kind of started with the second time. And I'm just adding a little bit more definition to the branch and to the birds overall. I wanted to create some kind of careless lines that I already have in the painting, but I wanted to emphasize a little bit and amplify that effect. And as I said, I'm not going to make any big changes or correct any mistakes, but I'm just going to try to push the contrast a little bit, the vibrance, and make some details sharper, and that's when the lines come in handy. adding that semi-transparent layer, which is one of my favorite effects to do with oils. Adds a little more shadow, a little bit more depth without making the shape look too heavy or the shadow to be, it's not too dark, it's not overpowering in any way. It's just very light, very transparent, but it's still there, and it helps to boost the lights, so we have a bigger contrast there. As for the feathers, I decided to go even brighter with some brighter whites mixed with yellows, some Neapolitan yellow, some Indian yellow, and that will just have a very nice effect in terms of tying together those yellow feathers on the head and the rest of the bird. Also, I'm not going to make these bright feathers absolutely everywhere. They're just going to be on the head and kind of on the beginning of the wings. As for the rest of the bird, I want it to stay a little bit in the shadow, so that additionally boosts the contrast and creates more dimension. And of course, I had to add reflections from the yellow vibrant feathers onto the background, and I did the same thing with the leaves, of course. So whatever has been done to the first bird, I did to the second. Of course, sharpened certain edges, some feathers, made it just look a little bit more alive. So here's the end result, and I'll just leave you for a little while to enjoy these aesthetic shots. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.